Hello everyone and welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. So I am going to be doing a let's play of this. I'm going to delete that because that was just a test profile. Basically all I'm going to be doing little let's play of this, a little let's play of that, see what gets popular. If something gets popular I might do more of it because the limitations I explained in my Sir You're Being Hunted return video from a year's abstinence. I explained the difficulties of let's playing for me at the moment and the slow internet and all that sort of jazz. So what I'm doing is I am just trying to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, just keep the content fresh because it might be a week, 2 weeks, a month before I get to upload another one. So I don't want it just to be the same content again. You know, if something gets popular, if you know I get a lot of views and a lot of comments, a lot of likes, that sort of shit, then I'll take that as a sign that people enjoy it and maybe want to see more, and I'll be more inclined to do that. I'm not fishing for likes or anything like that. I'm just saying, you know, whichever videos seem to garner the most popularity, because I'm a whore like that, I will do more. I'm a little bit pissed off because I have just finished an hour-long recording of this video, only to find that Fraps had completely spazzed out and decided to ruin everything, so I had to delete it. So I may not be feeling tip-top in this one, but I'll try my best. You know, just think of it as you're getting a second helping. Maybe you didn't see the first helping, but it doesn't matter, you're still getting a second one. So I'm going to pick him because he's got a big neck beard. Not trying to say that that looks like me or anything, but he does have a certain amount of facial hair. I'm going to pick that truck because it's yellow and I like it. I mean, I haven't got a fucking clue what the trucks are. The company logo are fire to, you know, embody my flammable and incendiary personality. Company name. Now, in the previous one, I used this one. I think it's probably good enough for this one. I've had no better ideas since then. Oh shite! Wait, forgot to say I will be using. As you can see, I've got some mods here, but the only ones I know work are the map mods. One of these mods doesn't work with the new map. The map I'm using is the Truck Sim map, which basically models in a fucking shitload of other places that aren't available in the default game. The only downside to this in version 6 of this map is they've taken out Denmark to accommodate the DLC. Now I don't have any DLC because I've never got around to buying it. I've not really got any inclination of buying it. I think it's expensive for what it is, to be honest. I was going to say it's been a while since I've played this, but it's been literally 5 minutes. So yeah, Truck Sim 6.0 can be used with the DLCs going east or Eastern Go or something like that in the Scandinavia expansion pack, which obviously I don't have. And the first thing I want to do when this loads up is reduce the fucking volume because the music in my earphones is so loud I can barely hear myself talk, which means I'm going to have to talk louder, and it might make things a bit awkward for you when you're having to listen to me shout down the microphone for no discernible reason. Right, so I'm going to have to struggle with it for now. As you can see in this map, there's a shitload of new places in Germany. Also down here you've got a route down to Greece, which is a nice addition. I've been driving in Greece in this, well, not this version, but in the last version I've been to Greece a fair bit. They've also got Africa, which is a nice little addition as well. I've never actually driven in Africa in this. As you can see, England, which is where I'll be based because I'm British. the nodes don't quite correspond to where they are in real life. I think what they've done is they've stretched out England to make it a bit more realistic to drive in, to make it feel longer. For example, London's in roughly the right place, but then it's when you start getting north. For example, Swansea's in the sea, so is Cardiff in the sea. It should actually more be like there and there. Edinburgh should be down there, Glasgow should be down there, Newcastle should be down there. That's more like, that's actually in Scotland there, because Scottish border's about there. Carlisle should be about there, etc, etc. Now I'm going to be based out of Newcastle because obviously I'm from the area, but not only that, is you've got the ferry ports straight into Amsterdam. It's actually into IJmuiden, which is a few miles outside of Amsterdam, but that's not modelled in this game. So yeah, let's just confirm that selection. No, I don't want to walk through the tutorial, even though it does try to put you through one anyways. In this, what I want to do is not use sat-nav, so I'm going to have to look at the route. I don't want to use the map as much as possible either. So you can see the Newcastle skyline, which most of the landmarks are actually based in Gateshead, which is the city across the water, where it's actually a town. So you've got the Sage Building, the Millennium Eye Bridge, Baltic Flour Mill, the Tyne Bridge, but all of that will mean nothing to you. Right, now I can fiddle on with the audio options. You go down the radio. I'm also going to turn off. I'm going to have that slightly up. I'm going to turn the radio off because I don't want anyone trying to make a copyright claim on the video because I've used someone's music and everyone's shitting their pants over it. So yeah, I've got a job delivering oranges from Newcastle to Carlisle, which means going over the 69. Ooh. So first things first, make sure I fiddled on with the options to fuck in the last one. I've probably lost them all. So first things first, steering sensitivity up, and shite. Braking sensitivity up. Rain probability, I will increase that. I also, bollocks, need to change the monetary unit because at the moment it's in euros, which makes sense for it being Euro Truck Simulator, but put it in pounds. Right, that's good enough for me. Right, so let's get this bitch moving. Let's get these oranges over to Carlisle. Right, I'm in neutral, so I don't want to be in neutral. First things first, let's familiarise myself with the route. So, go straight over the roundabout, get on the A1, take the first exit off the A1, follow the 69, all the way over to Carlisle. Simple enough. You hope. Right. So, if you've never played ATS2, basically it is what it says on the tin. It's a truck simulator in Europe, and it's the second one. I don't know how. Oh shit, I'm in neutral. I was going to go there. Right, fuck yous, fuck yous, fuck yous, I'm going. Fuck you, I've got oranges. Right, forgot to take the sat nav off. Right, so I want to slow down. Now, the bad thing about being based in Newcastle is that if you want to get anywhere, it means that you've got to go through this fucking average speed check. Which, if you've ever driven in Britain, you know what a fucking fanny on it is to get through. He was in the wrong lane to go where he wanted to go. What a twat. So yeah, average speed checks, what it is you've got two cameras or more cameras separated by a set distance, and it calculates your average speed between them based on the time it takes for you to get through. And if your average speed, whoa, Well, I'm acting surprised. To be honest, I already knew that was going to be like that because it was like that in the last one. See, that's the thing. A lot of the novelty's already worn off on me. Hasn't for you, but it has for me. So I'm going to have to just act. So, yeah, it measures your speed, your average speed between the 2 points, and if you're going too fast, they fine you. Apparently, you can get round them by switching lanes, because what they do is the cameras are pointed at your registration plate, and they've got like registration plate recognition, so they read your registration plate, and as you're going through, that's how they time each car. But apparently, there's a rumour that if you switch lanes, they don't catch you. But A, I don't know if that's true in real life. It's not something I've ever wanted to test, that I'm never actually going to test. And B, even if it was true, I don't think they would have modelled it in this game. So there's really nothing to be gained from doing it.